Hello, ladies and gentlemen, the Grand Spartan, Stranded Deep, we're back. We are back. I had to start over, so we're not quite as progressed as we were before, but I've come a long ways in a short time. One good thing I was able to do was I was able to play again on the same map that I used before, even though I could not use the same game file, which really stinks. Because we were 22 days in, but we were able to use the same file, so we're good. We're gonna keep going with the series. A lot of you had enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I hated to give up on it like that, but just had to figure some things out. Now my issue is with a game called The Forest. If you're familiar with that Let's Play series, I can't use OBS to record the game, and so I used something called Bandicam, and that crashed about 45 minutes into the episode, lost the entire episode, all of the footage that I covered. But anyway, back to this game. I have a raft right here I've worked on, created. Not quite what we had before, but I have some barrels there and some floaties in the back. This is all I've gotten done so far of the shack. I just don't have the resources to kind of complete it. I have not been able to kill a shark lately. Had a really tough time with the sharks on this playthrough. I don't know what the difference is. I know I was using an axe before, and I was having pretty good success with the axe. And now it just seems that I'm not able to kill them properly. We're going to take a quick run around the island. A lot of things here I could do. I thought about settling on a different island at one point, but I collected so many resources on this one, I just decided to stay with it. But, yeah, so we're going to get back into the mode of collecting everything again and getting right back up to where we were before, the game, the save file was corrupted, and I was unable to recover it. So if any of you have any experience with OBS Studio, it's really odd. I've used that since getting a new PC put together for all my games, capturing. Worked beautifully. And all of a sudden tonight on The Forest, when I load the game up, it gets really laggy, like right at the start menu, the title screen. Can't do anything with it. So, like I said, I used Bandicam, and then Bandicam crashed on me about halfway through the episode and lost it. So, if any of you have any tips for that, sure I have all the settings properly, set up for this game. Look, it works beautiful. This is OBS, no problem. 7 Days to Die, no problems. Just The Forest now. But what we're gonna do is, I guess, make sure this is empty. This is an empty crate. I need to get this off the beach first, out into the water. See if Mr. Sharky Shark is wandering around out here. He has been pretty much every time I go to get into the water. He's somewhere around here lurking. He's lurking. So what I'm short on, and why I was really trying to get that shark, I'm short on leather, and I need to get leather in order to make a couple essential items. So hopefully we get that all worked out. Well, I'm never going to get off this island. Goodness. Believe it or not, though, the steering, you're not going to be able to tell here because I'm kind of stuck, but the steering on this raft is a little better than the other one. Decided not to put anything up front quite yet. Of course, I don't really have much to put up front, but it seems to do a little better than the last raft did. You can kind of judge for yourself. And that's a tiny little island over there. Don't think I've been to that island. Let's head over there. Just came back from this island a very short time ago. And let's head to this one. Our last episode we recorded, Stranded Deep. Some of you may remember we sailed all the way around the globe, I guess, because I started, and for 40 minutes I sailed, and I ended back up where I started out. So hopefully that doesn't happen to us today, and we're able to find our way back. Do have a compass. Found 2 air tanks. Really, the first thing I want to make with the air tank, with the leather when I find it, is one of the those fancy spear guns, so we can kill a shark without too much trouble. Because right now, just trying to hit him with an axe, the spear, just awful for killing the shark, the wooden spear. So if we can get just a hog or a shark or anything and just get one leather. I had to use the one leather to make something. Don't remember what it was now. But I did find the one leather in a chest or something. So hopefully, even if we can't find a pig or kill a shark, we can find it in a crate somewhere or a shipwreck locker, one of those thingies. So that's our island right behind us, ladies and gentlemen. Don't lose sight of that. Don't want to get, don't want to sail around the globe again. Of course, this raft sails a lot faster than the last one. If you remember how slow we were moving, look at the water going by here. Oh, there's a shark. Shark's gonna have to leave me alone today. Don't have time for you, Mr. Sharky Shark. So it doesn't look like there's anything on this small island. Of course, I kind of remember. So now I'm confused. Is it that island or is it that island? I think it's that island right there. All right, well, either way, we're going to keep on getting it, and we'll find our way back. Certainly find our way back over here. It's a really peaceful game, though. It's talking about buying a little piece of property out in the country here at Old Crow just earlier today. And, it's like, well, what are you going to do with it? Well, I don't know, build a little tool shed and maybe a forge and just goof off out in the woods somewhere. I was just trying to tell him about this game, but he doesn't care for the water-based games too much. But this is a great game. It really is. I enjoy just kind of getting on here and goofing around and then sharing with you all. And, oh, there's a shark. Leave me alone, shark. I have nothing for you. My frail bones. I don't have any meat on my skin. Or, wait a minute. Meat on my skin. I guess I do have a little meat on my skin, but not much. Meat on my skin. So it looks like a few shipwrecks over here. And it is late. It is late. I've been messing with that forest for 3 hours now trying to get it to work. And a bit winded, so I thought instead of the forest today, we'd go back to Stranded Deep since I had set myself up to record another episode. So happy to be back at a point to where I could record again. So it looks like a shipwreck. Looks like some barrels. Don't really know that we can do much with those barrels. We're going to dive down in there and take a chance that Mr. Shark would leave us alone long enough to get this done. Oh, there's a crate. There's a motor. I think I have that piece already. I don't know what piece I'm missing for an engine. I have 3 of the 4 pieces, though. Pretty sure of that. Let's see if we can get up into this ship. Before I go venturing up in there, let's go get another breath of water. Or, see, I really am out of it, and I get a breath of water. Yeah, that's what's going to happen if I stay in here too long. Get a breath of air. Okay, so we can't get in that way. Let's get back up to the top again, take another breath, and swim down. The barrels, I don't really know they're going to benefit me at all. There's Mr. Shark. Ooh. Did we hit him? Oh. Just barely got out of the water in time. Okay, let's swim to the sandbar here. or sail to the sandbar and get ourselves in a position that I can take him out, because I really, really need to kill this shark. I mean, I am in desperate need of a piece of leather. It doesn't look like we're going to get that from a shipwreck. So is he just going to leave us up? Oh! Did I hit him? Just went down in the water and there he was. I don't think I hit him. He's so fast when he comes back. He comes. Shouldn't take but a couple more hits. I know I've already hit him twice. Twice that I know of. We almost have to swim directly at him to get him, though. If I can get that spear gun, we'll have an unlimited supply of leather. But until I do, I have to rely on this old axe. I did before we lost the save file. I was able to kill a couple sharks with the axe. With ease, you know, it wasn't very hard to kill them. But no luck here. Matter of fact, I was down there at a shipwreck on the very first day when I started back over. And I was bitten by a shark. It took me down to 3 bars of health. Drugged me out to the ocean. And I barely made it back when I was able to survive with a bandage that I had found. Well, this is pretty nice. The ship is close by here. Okay. Some tires. I don't really need a torch. Might need that propeller for something. Another air tank, some duct tape. Oh, and a flashlight. Yeah. So those tires, I just don't think they're going to benefit me in any way. I don't need to add those to the raft for any reason. Let's get back on the raft and sail back around. I'm already lost. Like, I have no idea which direction I came from. I got so overwhelmed by the shark. I think it was that little island right there. You know, I have a compass, and why I don't use it, I don't know. I just forget. I forget I have it. We'll just sail around until we find something good. While we're stuck on this sandbar, let's drag the raft here. Aim it this direction. Here. Come on, raft. Come on. You can do it, buddy. Now we're going to crash into the shipwreck. It's just not my night, ladies and gentlemen. You just have to bear with me. It's been a long day and pretty frustrating past 2 or 3 hours. And I thought about it. I was like, hey, you know, most of the people that probably watch The Forest watch... Oh, there he is. Come here, buddy. Come here. Probably watch Stranded Deep as well. And it's been a while since we've had an episode. So, it's almost like I hit him right there, but I don't know that for sure. Oh, I really need to kill this sucker before it gets dark. It's like, oh, he tricked me. Came from the other way. There's no rhyme or reason about this shark and which way he comes from. Trying to listen in my headset to the sound of the shark to hear which direction he's coming from. It's kind of hard to hear. Oh, I see him right there. See him? He's coming this way. Come here, buddy. I just want to talk. Oh. See, I don't really know if I'm hitting him or not. I think I've hit him a couple times. Get out of here, Stingray. You're not needed or wanted. Oh, I did get him that time. I saw him kind of jerk when I hit him. Oh, you sucker. What's up now? What's up now, Sharky Shark? I'm gonna get your hide. That's right. Need to go up and get some air before I drown. Won't be getting anything. Oh, so glad to finally get one of these things. I needed it so bad. The large meat as well. I mean, we could use that, but the hide. Why can't I skin it anymore? Oh, not enough room in inventory. Okay, well, we can make some room in our inventory. Hopefully, before this thing despawns, we can do that. Let's see what's in the chest here. Oh, yeah, we have room right there. We'll stick the air tank in the chest, pick the chest back up. And you gotta eat that meat. I want your meat, Mr. Sharky. What I don't know, and I've never seen it happen, is if we kill a shark and we're down here skinning the shark, can another shark come up right behind him as we're skinning? All right, that's it right there. That's all we can get. Beautiful. Well, that was worth the trip right there by itself. I'm going to take a quick stroll around the island just to make sure there's nothing that I'm missing. My inventory's full anyway. There may be some way to store something. A way to make sure there are no more chests. Oh, there is a chest. There's a crate right there. What's in that crate? Bandage and a refined axe. Okay. Let's go put a crate on the... Well, let's decide which crate we want to put on there first. What's in this crate? That's pretty important stuff there. I don't know if I want to put that one on there and stand a chance of falling off. This one, yeah, it can go. It can go on here. I need that bandage. I mean, I guess I could make cloth. It's not that important, but it would be really cool to have it along with me. So I've already had to use one, so beautiful. Well, that was certainly worth our while coming over to the island, picking up a crate or two. There's another ship right over there, but it's probably going to get dark soon. I'm a little nervous that I'm not going to be able to find my way back to the original island. Now I can't pick anything up because I dropped that. Son of a gun, Spartan. Let's see. Okay, I have space for two things in there. We put the meat and the propeller in there. Then we can pick these back up. Get our axe back out. Tempted to go check out that shipwreck as well, but we have kind of pushed our luck here. We really have with the shark. And there's another crate. This is our lucky day. We'll take that. Now we're full. Okay, well, some of you are probably screaming at the monitor saying, Spartan, back over there, back over there. I'm really sorry. It's I'm a bit hazy tonight and completely forgot that I even had a compass to help me along my way on my journey. Let's get this raft turned around this way. So I do believe that island right over there is where we came from. Some of you are probably like, no, he's going to sail around the globe again. I hope not, ladies and gentlemen. We'll find it. We'll find it eventually, as long as we can get there before that sun sets. And it is quickly setting. At least we have ourselves a speedy raft this time around. So speedier. It's a little faster than the one we had before. Not much, but a little. I'm sure we could load some tires on here and change that quickly. So if you're interested in this game, I hope that you'll go and check out my Subnautica Let's Play series. I have really been enjoying that game, and the way it works here, I don't play the games unless I'm recording, or unless I tell you that, okay, between now and next episode, I'm going to get this done, I'm going to do that. Like The Forest is kind of a slow game with the building and so forth, so cutting down trees. So I'll do some of that, but like for the most part, I don't do a lot of playing off recording. And what I do most of the time isn't a whole lot of fun. It's just, not busy work, but just things that you wouldn't find interesting. So I only get to play Subnautica every other day for an hour. And so it leaves me just wanting to play more and more and more. And I don't watch videos on things like that. I try to figure things out on my own best I can. So either that's our island or that's our island for sure. One of these two right here. So just like this game now, I have been able to enjoy it a little bit, catching back up to where we were before. I was able to, play for several hours or whatever it was that I've played to get to this point. And it's a lot of fun. Ooh, another shark. Another shark. It's okay, shark. When I get back to my home island one of these days, maybe, I'm going to make myself a spear gun and some spears, and it's all she wrote for you. We'll be putting little shark heads up on the wall for decoration. That's what we'll be doing. We'll be eating shark every night and rolling around in leather. So this kind of looks like the island. It's like our last episode. That looks like it, right? Yeah? Oh, that's not it. Well, this one over here looks like the right one. Oh, no. Hey, I've been here before. Wait a minute. This is where I started. Gosh. Felt pretty goofy about that, but it was fun. It was a good episode. Got to talk to you all while we were doing it. So it would be real nice if your buildings and all of that stuff would show up. Now I see a little bit of light over there. It's hard to see because I'm bouncing up and down. Oh, we're going to hit the rocks. Can we get over the rocks? Oh, we got over the rocks. Nice. Go that way. Don't hit the boat. Okay, so we're going to go to that island because this is not the island. This is the island over here. The island of Spartan. Isle of Spartan. One cool thing is the shark I noticed earlier that was chasing the raft. This one's just fast enough that I can kind of stay ahead of him. So there's not as much of a chance that he'd tip us over. I did get hit once, but for the most part, it's harder for him to keep up. Now, the other raft we had on the last Let's Play was so big and clunky, and I had so many things weighing it down that, it was hard to outrun the sharks. They were easily chasing me down. So I'm kind of crossing my fingers that we went back the right way. Yeah, this looks like the island right here, guys. Well, if not, we'll make a pit stop. We'll set up a little temporary camp, eat ourselves. Now, it looks like I can see the yellow raft or something over there that looks, man-made or different. But that was a really good trip to say, it's short. Oh, there's a shark. As short as it was, we were able to kill a shark. We got a few crates. Oh, yeah, see the little light there on the beach. I need to figure out a way to hang that yellow raft up because out of all the items on the game, it appears as if check my crates, as if the yellow raft will show up over everything else. I don't know why that would be, but it certainly appears that this yellow raft it really shows up well from a distance. So we're going to drag her on up here a little bit. Tell you what, let's get it out of the water completely so the shark can't bump into it for whatever reason. Okay, so let's check our boat parts now. Eventually, when we get this thing finished up, put some storage, all of our storage that we have over here. So on me, let's drop our crates. Oh, I'll drop that. We'll drop one here, one here, one here. Okay, so we have propeller, the engine, the carburetor, and the fuel tank, so we can make ourselves an engine. Now, I don't know. I guess it says 100% durability in this jerry can. I guess, you know, it's going to go down a few percentage or 10 or however many percentage every time we refuel the engine. I don't know. I don't know. But really, to be honest with you, I'm pretty happy with the speed of the boat as it is now without having to use fuel. I may have to look that up at some point to find out the advantage of using an engine other than just being a little faster. But the one thing is for sure, right now, we have rawhide. And that rawhide, let's save it. Let's save it before I do anything else. That rawhide is going to translate into leather. Leather, I say. But we need to make ourselves one of those thingamajiggies. Thought I made one. What's our water look like? It's almost out. My goodness. All you really need is this one solar still set up on each island and that you go to. You could absolutely survive for forever. Okay, so I thought for sure that I'd set up one of those leather crafting stations. Structures, tanning rack. So we just need sticks and 4 lashings. So we can make 4 lashings. I don't have any sticks really. One of these driftwood. Oh, there's a stick mixed in there. Surely I have more. There's another stick right there. More. Let me get a flashlight out here. Can't see anything. Okay, so there's a stick. I thought I had a pile, but I guess I used them all on the building over here. So let's go chop ourselves down a small pine tree. Okay, so that gives us the 4 sticks we need, right? Yeah. And the lashings, we want to make one more of those, I think. Yeah, one more of those. Tools, lashings, and we'll go ahead and pick these up, carry them with us, because we may not want to put it right here. Where could we put it? We could put it right here. That'd be a good spot for it. Structures and a tanning rack. Beautiful. Plop her right there. All right, now to make leather, we need just the hide. All right. Okay, well, this will be the first time ever playing this game that I've been able to create one of these things. Pretty excited about this. We better put that leather up into something. I want to do that. I want to take this. Is there an empty crate somewhere here? We have an empty crate on the boat. No, those are empty. Son of a gun. Well, that's okay. What do we need for the spear gun? Let's check this out. We need ourselves some duct tape, 2 sticks, Let's go get the sticks real quick. I'll just cut down a couple of these little suckers here. Oh yeah, and I have shark meat somewhere. Maybe in the crate on the boat? And we'll go cook that up. We need to get the smoker going. But first, I want to make one of these. I also need to make the arrows. I need to kind of look at that. The spear gun arrow takes a stick and a lashing. Okay. So let's go grab our one duct tape. And this will be a huge moment for the Grand Spartan to make one of these. As much as I like killing the shark and keeping those things away from us. So, I can't carry it in my inventory because I'm all full. No? Yes. Look at that right there. Gonna tear up some sharks with that thing right there. Yes, indeedy do. Okay, so let's get a few more sticks because I need to get this fire kicking here. And let's go over to the raft as well. Pretty cool if you could put a fire in your tent there. Light it up. Wait a minute. What did I do with the meat? Did I leave that behind? Or is it in a chest? It has to be in a chest over here somewhere. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. Whew. Okay, we'll stick the boat part in here, and eventually we'll make ourselves a... let's take these lashings out and put them on the ground. We don't need to put those in there. Put the vitamins in there. No, we put the raw hides in there. Another lashing doesn't need to be in there. That plank doesn't need to be in there. Pretty good collection of planks going on right now. Don't know how many exactly. Not to the number, but a nice little stack. Nice stack of rocks. I made a... I kind of wasted the one leather that I did have on a pickaxe so I could mine for rocks. I was hurting for rocks so much. I was having to go from island to island to get those. Let's save again since we've created that. That's a pretty momentous moment there for me to create one of those. Okay, so it's pretty expensive to create the arrows. I hope it only takes 1 or 2 to kill a shark. I don't know. I do not know, but I do know that these things should stack. Yes, they do. Beautiful. Beautiful. We can take that fishing spear out of there, too. That's just taking up space. Is there anything else we could stick in there? No. So let's go get ourselves a few sticks. And... cook up this meat before it goes bad. We don't want it to go bad. Okay, one more right here, we'll have it. I wish there was some way to cut down the big, large pine trees that you see right there. I wish there were a way to cut those down, but unless some of you can pass on some knowledge to me, something I don't know about that, I don't think there's a way to do it. Put our one stick right there, let him feel all alone. Start this fire. Right. Let's drop the meat. Drop the meat, sir. There you go. Tasty meat is good to eat. Oh, that's so excellent. I killed a shark. It's a shame you couldn't take his head and mount it somewhere on your little island. Certainly would love to. We have one more meat right there. Food's good. Ooh, our health is all the way back full. I fell out of a tree when I first started playing again. I've been bitten by a snake 2 or 3 times. And bitten by a shark and taken down to 3 bars and was bleeding. Stumbled across a bandage, was able to heal myself up. But yeah, we need to get all this in order. We need to get our hut completed. And we'll transfer all of this stuff over to the hut and put it down much like we did last time. But I built a bigger hut this time. That's why I'm not done with it at this point already. I went ahead and put some half windows in there, or half walls, I'm sorry. And that way we can look out over the ocean. You know, that sounds kind of silly, but wanted to have a good view. Maybe some windows on the side, on that side, and this side. We'll put a little window right here. A couple walls up, but the walls aren't cheap. Just make it out of sticks. I did build a furnace. There was some clay right there at the front of the island when I was all pickaxe happy. And I got enough clay to make that furnace. So we can make brick eventually. I was saving up the planks at one point because in order to make one of those brick station, we need 3 planks and 3 clay. I'm sure I can just wander around this island right here, and there's clay somewhere, you know, real close by, and we can make one of those. But it seemed a little costly for what I was trying to do there. I was just trying to get some cover. I don't know if you can see because it's kind of dark and how red my guy is. My guy is transforming into Lobster Man is what he's doing. And so I need to figure out, you know, how to get some cover going to save his skin from turning to leather. Or I'll just be able to use my own skin as leather to create something here soon. All right. Well, we covered a decent amount of ground today. We killed a shark. Killed a shark. Made the spear gun. Pew, 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 pew. I don't think it's going to fire quite like that, but found a flashlight. You know, that's always useful. Already had a couple lanterns, but yeah, did some good things. Made it back to our island in one trip without driving across the entire Atlantic Ocean or Pacific or whatever ocean we're on. And I thank you all for your support here on the channel and this series. We'll certainly continue this little series on now that I got it all back up and working again and going. Cross your fingers for the forest episode that's not going to happen tomorrow, that maybe the following day I can get that up and going and get that series back on track. But everyone have a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located, and I'll see you all next time.